Hello, welcome back. I thought I'd start off with one of our first videos as not a top 10 but like a top 3 of my own personal favourite movies. Though these aren't probably like what you would see or others may not see as like the best movies ever made. They are my personal favourites and what I tend to watch over and over every year without fail. So let's just hit it off. Here are my top 3 favourite films. Seven Samurai. Now, this film I only watched recently, like last year, and as soon as I finished watching it, I knew it would be one of my favourite films ever. Like, I just knew. And even now, like years gone by, I still watch it over and over and still love everything about it. I'm not going to spoil it too much about what it's about and what goes on, but all I'll say is that I like a lot of the scenes in the film that involve rain and how that affects the mood of the film. Like sometimes it affects to show desperation, other scenes it shows tiredness, and it really improves like the epicness of some of the scenes that happen. So if you haven't watched Seven Samurai, do check it out. Do watch it. It is what I think is like a classic. Even if these are my personal favourites, I do feel that film is a classic. So do watch it if you haven't already. My second favourite film is Jaws. Jaws is a film I watched really early on as a kid. I think I watched it when I was, I don't know, it must have been like 10, 7, something like that, really young age. And it wasn't even the first one I watched. I watched Jaws the Revenge. And I remember my dad having this conversation with me. He was telling me the shark was a robot. And I thought, when he told me that watching the film, I thought the shark in the film, like in the story, was a robot, not that he meant that beyond the scenes it was a mechanical shark. I didn't think he meant that. I thought he meant that the shark in the story was a robot, like a Terminator or something like that. And ever since then, like he told me that, I wanted to watch more. And then my mum was a big fan of shark documentaries and things like that, so that got me into sharks as an animal. And then watching Jaws, the original, watching it back, I must have been about 12 by the time I found the original. I watched it over and over and over and over and over, to the point now every year I watch it at least 30 times a year, probably more than that. I love the characters. I love the the mechanical shark. I love the effects. I love the story. And overall, it's just this film that was set to be this B-rated movie, and it's just like accidental classic due to the shark not working and Spielberg being a good director. So yeah, Jaws is my second favourite film. Number one, my favourite film is Alien. So, directed by Ridley Scott, one of the greatest directors I feel. It's one of my personal favourite directors. And also one of my favourite films, Alien. It's... how to describe it? It's like... I actually think it's like cinematically like a beautiful looking film. Like the shots that Ridley Scott got in this movie really amaze me still to this day. I watch it back. I love the shadow effects he does, the lighting, the feel of this movie is like dramatic. It's tense. It's dark, and the xenomorph, in the sense the alien in the movie, the creativity of that design is something that will go throughout history for like forever. I feel it's like Dracula. It's like Frankenstein. It's something that's made that will forever just live on. It's just such a unique design. And for H.R. Giger to design something that crazy as his mind was, it's just amazing. It just overall helps this film. It's another film that should have been a B movie, but due to a director and the art design of this movie, it's just gonna stand the test of time now. And it is my favourite film that I've ever watched, and I will continue to watch every year. So yeah, those are my favourite films. They may not be the best films ever. I mean, some of them personally are to me, but just curious about, you guys, if you're watching, what are your 3 favourite films, or even a top 10? Comment them down below, or what your favourites are. And do you particularly like my favourites? Do you hate any of these movies? Do you love them? Do you think the classics? Do you think they're bad films? What do you think? And do stick around there's going to be more videos like this, and in the future we're planning to do reviews. We just thought we'd kick it off with a top 3 video of my favourites, and hopefully you get to see the rest of the group on this channel too. So stick around and I hope you enjoy.